So today our lesson is talking about triangle congruence by ASA and AAS. We are learning how can prove two triangles using the ASA postulate today. I will repeat. Sorry. What's this? ASA, I mean angle and another angle, and there's a side that are included between them. Now, here he told me that, as we said before, we can prove that these two triangles are congruent without checking all the 6 elements. I just check here the two angles and this side. If they are congruent, that means that the two triangles are congruent. Look at this postulate here, 4, 3. If two angles and the included side of one If two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent, that means the two triangles are congruent. What does it mean? That means here, if you have this triangle and if you have another triangle, as you see from here, if he told me that this angle is congruent to this angle, and if he told me that this angle is congruent to this angle also, if these two triangles are congruent and the included side between them must be between these two angles. I cannot use this side or this side. No, the side must be included between these two angles. If this side is congruent to this side, so I can say that my two triangles are congruent. This will be my third postulate. As I told you in the previous lesson, we talked about SSS and SAS. Here I need only or at least two sides to say that these two triangles are congruent. In this lesson, no, I need now two angles at least. If I have two angles are congruent and the side between them, I can say that my triangles are congruent. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, miss.
Now, let's look at these two triangles, ABC and DEF. And the first one here, angle A is congruent to angle D. Okay, from the question. And also, angle C is congruent to angle F. Okay, now after I checked two angles, what did I need now to use ASA? I proved that we have two angles that they are congruent. What do I need now?
The sides.
The side, thank you. I need now to check the sides. Since now the line segments AC is congruent to DF, so I will conclude that my triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle DEF. This will be my postulate now. Now, let's talk about this question here. In this one here, as you see, we have three triangles. SUV and OEN and WTA. I want now to check which two triangles are congruent by ASA. Okay, here I have three triangles. I want you to tell me which two triangles are congruent by ASA. Now, from the shapes here, I can say that the sorry. I can say that now angle U is congruent to angle E is congruent to angle T. Look at the congruent sign or congruent mark. They are the same in U and E and T. Is it right? U
Yes.
and E and T, they are the same congruent sign. So I will say that the angle U is congruent to angle E is congruent also to angle T. All the three angles are congruent. I look at him here, they have the same congruent sign, the same mark. Now, look at the another triangle, which is angle V, and angle U, and angle W. Look at them. Look at these angles. Are they congruent?
Yes.
Yes. From
Yes.
where? It's given. He told me that they are congruent. So, angle V is congruent to angle W is congruent to angle O, sorry, which is congruent to angle W. Now, after that, what's also the given information here? I said about the angle. What about what else also? Can I have here also a congruent side?
Yes.
Yes,
We
teacher.
must have sides.
Yes.
Yes.
UV is congruent to OE and TA.
So line
Oh
segment
no,
OB,
AW.
thank you, is congruent to what?
To the line segment of CE
To and to
and
And WA.
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 so as you see from here now, this line segment is congruent to this line segment and congruent to this line segment. Now, okay, after that, I want you now to check the triangles. Which triangle have two angles? I must have two angles and the side between them. Okay? I will not
SUV.
use all of them. Let's see now. Here now, look at the first triangle, which is SUV. In this triangle here, you will have, or as you see, you have angle U and you have angle V. So I have two angles. I want to check now if I have an side that's R between them. Is there a side that's between U and V, angle U and angle V?
Yes.
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 So my postulate ASA can work here. Check now this triangle WTA. Here I know that, or I have that this angle, and I have that this angle W. But my side here is not between angle T and angle W. Is it right?
Yes,
Yes.
not
They're
Yes.
not between them. So I cannot use my postulate ASA. Now look at the third triangle here. I have angle O and I have angle E. And where's my side? Is my side between angle O and my angle E?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are between them. So because of that, I can say that triangle SUV is congruent to the triangle SUV. So NEO. Okay, I have to name it as a corresponding. Sorry. So the angle SUV is congruent to the angle NEO because of the postulate ASA. Is it clear now?
Teacher,
Yes?
I have a question.
Yes.
Does the angles must be like angle O must be on the same side or the same direction of angle V, or it doesn't matter?
How did you mean by the same direction? Look here, they are not the same direction. O here and V down.
Yes, I mean teacher, it must be V up, so it can be O is corresponding to V and U is corresponding to E.
Yes, if
If
you
they
want to
were
draw, yes, okay. If you want to draw them as a corresponding triangles, it have to be like this. U, then S, then V, U here and V here, and here are the included angle. And if you want to draw the second one, it have to be like this. E, O, N. Since that N here, V is corresponding to O and E to U. And this is the side. If you want to draw them as a corresponding, corresponding, you have to say that, look here now, angle U now is corresponding to angle E, so that they are congruent, as you said here. And also angle V is corresponding to angle O, as we say here. And UV is corresponding to EO, as we said here. So because of that, I will name it as, like, look here, S, then U, then V. If you need to name it, SUV is corresponding to NEO. Since they are corresponding, they are congruent. Is this your question? Yes, Farah. Is this your question? Farah? Did you hear me? Girls,
Yes, teacher.
did you hear me?
Yes.
yes, teacher.
I asked, was it clear? Where's Farah?
I don't know, miss. I don't know.
Okay. That maybe she have a problem. Okay, now, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Now, look at this one here. In this question here, we have these three triangles also. And I want you to tell me which two triangles are congruent by ASA. So now, the first step, I want you now to write or to list or the triangles that they are congruent. Look at the first one, angle G is congruent with angle I is congruent with angle C. Is it right?
Yes.
G and I and C. G and I and C. Now, and also angle H is congruent with angle N. It's congruent with angle A.
Miss,
They are given.
sorry, the internet connection was low, so I get out.
Is that your question or did you mean another thing? Farah,
Yes, teacher.
when I answered you, did you mean that or did you mean another thing?
No, I mean that.
Okay.
And when I making when I made them corresponding, it can be now, and if the triangles are congruent, yes?
When you what?
When if I want to make sure, so I make the triangles corresponding, so they will be congruent.
Yes, okay, yes. Now here also I have the same idea. I have to check that if all the triangles are all of them or all of them are congruent. So I see now G with I with C and H with N with A. But also I need, since I want to use ASA, so I need, as since I checked two angles, I need now to check the side between them. Look at the first side. It was HG. HG is congruent to NF. And also it's congruent to AC. Is it clear? Is it right? They are given.
Yes.
Now, look at the first triangle here. I have angle H and I have angle G, and is the side between them is included?
Yes.
Yes.
I will draw it here. Here we have
Yes.
H, G, and O. And this is another one. It was I, N, and F. And between N and F here is the corresponding side. And the third one, we have C, A, and T, like this now. Look at now the first triangle. I know that angle G, or sorry, where's the first triangle? Here. Here we have angle G, and here we have angle H, and here we have this side. And this side are included between them. Can I use ASA?
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Yes, angle.
Yes,
Look
teacher.
here, angle, side, angle. So I can use it. Look at the second one now. I have an angle and I have another angle, but the side here is not between them. Can I use ASA now?
No.
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 Look at the third one now. I have an angle and I have another angle and I have the side that are between them. So I will use ASA, angle, side, angle. So my two triangles that I say, can I say, or I can say, sorry. Yes? Yes, please.
I want to say that we can use this one.
Yes, you can use ASA. Thank you.
Because
Because of that, I can say that the triangle HGO is corresponding to ACT. Is it clear now?
Miss,
Yes,
what is
miss.
Yes, teacher.
Sorry?
ACT?
ACT with HGO.
Okay.
Okay. Is it clear, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, miss.
Do you have any question?
No,
No.
teacher. Thank you.
No.
no, thank you, Miss.
I will come. Now, here now we have to prove. I want now to writing a proof using ASA. Now, recreation. Members of a teen organization are building a miniature golf course at your town's youth center. The design board calls for the first hole to have two congruent triangles bumpers. Prove that the bumpers on the first hole shown at the right meet the conditions of the plan. Look at here. Here we have two triangles. The first triangle are now the first triangle is it's like this. Where can I draw? Before that, let's draw them here. As you see, we have this triangle and this triangle. Let's name it now. The first one, it is A, B, C. Look here, A, B, C. And angle A is right, I draw correctly. Here I have right triangle. Here we have angle A. Here we have D, E, F, as you see from here. Here we have right also. And here we have angle D. Okay, here we have angle D, as you see here. Here we have E, which is right angle. Here we have DE, which are correspond congruent with AB. Here we have angle A, and here we have angle B, and C and F. Let's now redraw them. Now, here we have E that has a right angle. Here we have F, and here we have D. Here we have this angle, and here they are congruent. The second one, here we have A, here we have C, no, sorry, B, which is right, and here we have C, and here we have this congruent side. Is it clear? I just redraw them.
Yes.
Now, after that now, as you see from here, I want now to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Yeah. Angle D is congruent to angle E. Sorry. Angle A is congruent to angle D. They are given. And what also? يلا
And
help me.
also angle E is congruent to angle B.
Thank you. Angle E is congruent to angle B. Why? Because they are what?
It's given.
Congruent, given, and they are also right angles. Since they are right angles, so they are congruent. And D and A, they are given. He told me that they are congruent. And also, I have
Side
angle
DE.
and
The
another
side
angle. So I need now
AB.
side. Side DE
Okay.
is congruent to angle to side.
AB.
AB.
So I want to use or to prove ASA. I have one angle and I have another angle and I have the side between them. So because of that, I can say that the triangle DEF
Is congruent
to ABC, yes,
the postulate ASA.
using the postulate ASA. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yes.
Others, is it
Yes.
clear?
Yes, teacher.
Here I have two triangles. I just check, or I want to prove, writing the proof for ASA. How can I write the proof for ASA? I need two angles and one side between them. If these two angles are congruent with the side between them, I can say that these two triangles are congruent. Now, let's see this one here. Given that the angle given, okay, CAB, this angle. Oh, sorry. What's happening? This angle is congruent with DAE. They are congruent, given. And BA, this side, let's draw them here, please, before that. Now from here, angle CAB is congruent with the angle DAE. Okay, now let's see. Where's CAB? It's this one. They are congruent with DAE. It is given. And also, angle, side BA is congruent with EA. BA, this one, is congruent with EA, this one. They are given also. And also, angle B, he told me that now, angle B and angle E are right angles. Since they are right angles, what's the meaning of right angles first? What's the measure of the right angle?
90 degree. 90 degree.
90 degree, thank you. Since they are 90 degree, so they are equal, so they are congruent. So because of that, I can say that the angle B is congruent with the angle E because they are right angles. Okay, now I said now that this angle is congruent with this angle. This side is congruent with this side. This angle is congruent with this angle. Angle, side, angle. Here, let's name it. Angle, side, angle. Can I use now ASA? So I use now ASA. So because now of the postulate ASA, okay, I conclude that the triangle ABC is congruent with the triangle AED. Is it clear?
And teacher, I would write because ASA is that triangle ABC is congruent to AED.
Yes, because the postulate ASA works here, I can say that the triangle ABC is congruent with the triangle AED.
Okay.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Then here now. Name two triangles that they are congruent by ASA. Let's solve number 8 now. Yalla, I want Sarah now. Where's Sarah?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Sarah. Tell me the first angles that they are congruent.
This angle. Wait.
Teacher, sorry for interrupting.
Angle.
But
Angle B is congruent to angle U and congruent to angle V.
Angle B, thank you, with U, with V.
And V.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Now where's Yara?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Yara. Name me now the other angles that they are congruent. Yes, Yara.
Teacher, what's R and U?
Sorry?
Just a minute. Teacher, R and W?
Oh, yes, thank you. Angle R and angle W. What about angle T? It's also congruent. They have the same sign or the same mark. So angle R with W with T. Thank you, Yara. Now, yes, yeah, Huda. Huda, now name me the sides that they are congruent.
Congruent?
Yes, side, yeah. Yes, I'm talking about side.
Okay.
From the congruence mark.
Congruent? SU?
SU, where's SU? No, look at this sign here. PR.
Oh, yeah, teacher. I will. Wait.
Okay, PR.
PR, ST,
ST, thank you, and
VW.
DW, thank you so much. Now, which from these triangles now, which are they have two angles with the side between them. Yalla, who can tell me? Yalla quickly.
Can I
Yes,
teach
Yes,
this
Farah.
again? The question?
triangle
Two triangles,
B.
they are congruent by ASA. Which one?
Okay,
Have? They are
PRQ and XVW.
PRQ and
XVW.
XVW. They have here angle, angle with the side between them. Angle, angle with the side between them. So I can use now ASA. But the second one here, they have this triangle here and another angle here, and the side ST, they are not between them. So I cannot use ASA. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
it's
teacher.
clear.
Okay. Do you have any question?
No.
Okay.
No, teacher.
No.
By now, we will stop our